The recent raping gang scandal in UK society has not only gained attention by the media but also has been an issue of discussion on social media. Elon Musk, CEO of X and a Trump favorite, Andrew Tate, a kickboxer, turned into a new politician, and common people around the world have joined the debate and asked the UK Prime Minister to order a comprehensive national inquiry in the matter. However, the Labour Party government headed by Starmer has denied it. To talk about this burning issue and look into it comprehensively, the United Kingdom has faced this deeply troubling issue, grooming gangs preying on vulnerable young girls. This scandal, which has devastated thousands of lives, is marked by systematic failures, cultural taboos, and political controversies. Today, we unreveal the history, the failures, and the renewed debate surrounding grooming gangs in the UK. The grooming gang scandal came to light in the early 2000s. In Rotherham alone, over 1,400 children were sexually abused between 1997 and 2013. Reports revealed horrifying details. Children as young as 12 were abducted, raped, and trafficked, yet authorities often failed to act, paralyzed by fear of being labeled racist or incompetent. This pattern repeated across the UK from Rochdale to Oxford, Telford, and Bristol, with grooming gangs operating in the least 15 towns and cities. It is a good example of political and institutional failures. Political failure in the sense the politicians have ignored the scandal in order to appease Muslim population, which has increased 33% in last decades in UK society. Institutional failure because institutions including the police, councils, and even the Crown Prosecution Service turned a blind eye to the abuse. During his tenure of Director of Public Prosecution from 2008 to 2013, Keir Starmer faced accusation of inaction. The controversy reignited recently when billionaire Elon Musk accused Starmer of being complicit in the rape of Britain. While Starmer dismissed these claims as lies and misinformation, Musk's comment spurred renewed call for a national inquiry. It is not about one person raping another, but it is a serial rape cases. We should say a deliberate and planned way to rape vulnerable minors, especially white girls. Facts should always be seen through their significance. Events should be seen through their causes and consequences. And the fact is that the rapists are all Pakistani Muslims, and the event is that they have raped vulnerable children deliberately, which has negatively affected their life. The issue is also mired in racial controversy. In 2023, the Home Secretary Suella Braverman stated that grooming gangs predominantly involved British Pakistani men, a claim met with backlash. Researchers warned that such comments perpetuate division and racism. Government asked not to mention the ethnicity of the perpetrators. Even media did not tell the truth. If a police officer tried to investigate comprehensively, they were feared their suspension. The politicians, the law enforcement, and the local authorities conspired to bury the truth because they are afraid that they would be labeled as racist. How could someone be called a racist just telling a black, a white, and a Muslim? Neglecting an illness or not going to doctor is not mean that you are not ill. In the same way, neglecting a national inquiry will not solve this heinous crime that is being done by the Muslims in UK society. When Rishi Sunak, a Hindu PM of UK, launched a task force to combat grooming gangs, over 550 suspects were arrested in its first year, but he was targeted for his Hindu religion. It is okay to make fun of a PM who is Hindu, and that will not be considered as racist, but calling a Muslim rapist gang a Muslim gang and asking for comprehensive investigation will called racism. Hypocrisy died 100 times. The British media has also faced criticism for its handling of grooming gang scandal. Until 2011, coverage was sparse. Investigative journalist Andrew Northfahl of The Times was among the first to bring this case to national attention. Robinson were jailed for bringing the attention of the society and the media to the going on the grooming gangs. Media coverage from 2011 to 2025 insufficient focus on grooming gangs despite mounting evidence. The grooming gang scandal is a painful chapter in the UK history, one that demands accountability and systematic change. A public discourse reignites, the focus must remain on the protecting the vulnerable and ensuring justice for survivals at the same time pointing out those community who is doing such heinous crime in the UK society. It is very important to point out these gangs with their ethnicity in order to curb the illness from its roots. Indian society, and for that matter all society in the world, should learn this and take cognizance of ethnicity and religion when they are investigating a deliberate heinous crime of this intensity to understand the motive of the crime.